Hey guys, it's me Ducky, and in today's video I will be teaching you guys shading with Rec Room objects that you can do on a whiteboard. So I hope you enjoy. So these are the simple shapes that I'm going to be demonstrating of how to shade. First we're going to start off with the cube, then the cone, cylinder, then the sphere. So it's kind of hard for me to show on here, but if I grab this is what a rube would look like. Your lightest shade, middle shade, darkest shade right there. So first we're going to start off with drawing the cube. So over here is the darkest shade. Then over here we're going to use slapped slate is the lighter shade, and then we're going to use mist because it's not super light. It shouldn't be super light. Is our lightest shade. This is what it would look like if you're just having a straightforward light on it. It's like a straight direction coming from here. But if you were to have a cube that has lights, that was almost perfect, coming from, let's draw this, coming from this direction, this over here, we're going to use this over here would be light, then over here it would get darker, and then darker, and this would be the darkest shade that ends here, and then over here, we get dark, and then over here we just have the completely dark shade because no light over there reaches it. So here it gets the lightest point because that's where direct light is pointing to, and then it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and over here would get dark, and then since no light reaches over here, it's just completely dark. So technically it would just be completely black. So these are the two ways you can shade cubes, depending on where the light is coming from. It varies from, you can just make that vary cube to cube, but this is just what you can do with these two cubes. So the next shape we're going to do is a sphere. I only know really one way how to shade this, and that's how it has here. So the light is directed toward here. The lightest point, lighter point, mid, dark, darker. So here is her directed light, which means we're gonna have, let me do this with the actual colors this time. We have our light point right here. Alright, light, our point over here. Then this kind of fades off a little bit more, so there'll be like an in-between color there. But this would be the dimmer light that the shape receives, and then over here is where it starts fading off into darker colors because it's receiving less light, because the shape is fading off the light because it won't go on to the entire shape unless you just have light all over the shape. So So it'll get darker and darker. The more you go into the shape. And then that will be the darkest point. So the darkest point later, mid over here, light sections over here, the dim light, and then the bright light. Because as you can see, when you have the direct light, the light over here is restricted, so it can't go into the entire shape. So this is what it would just look like overall. And then this is a circle. Now I'm going to be doing a cylinder. With a cylinder, it's a little weird to draw. You have the curve at the bottom, flat shape, and this itty bitty disc on the top. So again, the angled light is just generally restricted, so it only receives light over here. So darkest point over here, and again, like I said, since it has like the circular motion here, you get the circular look with the shading. So over time, with this shape too, the circular look will look more flat, because over here it would have this light, and then over here all of this would be bright, and then this little angle over here too would be bright, and this top over here would never be completely dark. So it won't fade off into complete darkness. And that would just look like, that's what it would look like. Unless you would just have the look on it, where you just have the circle, disc on the top, this bottom, and then this would just be completely dark. And then over here would be the light, darker. Over here, completely dark over here. And just shade that in. If you were to do swap the direction, and that generally is the two ways it can be drawn, unless you just want the angle of the light to just be over here, and then this is just completely topped off. It just depends where you want to put the light overall. But that is the cylinder. So, you think that's how you spell out? Probably not. But we tried. So this one's a little bit harder for me to find a good angle on Necrom, because my son is weirdly placed. because I still needed to see. But for this one, I'm just gonna generally show you how to do it. So you draw your cylinder, and then obviously the tip over here is the brightest point, and then over here to your darker point. And again, it just fades off as the light can't go onto the entire shape. So again, it just gets darker and darker and darker until you get to your darkest point right here. And then if you want it not from this angle, but from a completely different one, well, it's a way much bigger cylinder. I would say from like this view over here would be all light. This one won't be completely dark. No, this one will be completely dark because it has this effect on it where the tip over here in this corner is completely blocked off from the light. Anyways, oh my god, that's how it would look like if the entire area would just be filled with light. And then this leads to all these simple shapes. So you have the cone, cylinder, circle, cube. Oh. But that just generally is these few shapes. So I have 3 squares already pre-drawn to show you why you would have light deceived this way. It's because if you have light over here, all of this area over here has 0 light facing towards it. So all of this would be completely dark because no light can be deceived onto the face, and all of the light goes this way. So also when you're drawing shadows on it, all of your shadow can come over here. And that would be how it would be drawn. Because this is actually supposed to go over here. And this is supposed to connect over there. But you get the point. And then for this one, let me just move these real quick. They're a little close. Actually, no. I'll do this with the brighter shade. I need this one to be at this angle. So, if the light were to face all the way in this direction, all the shadows go over here. So you would have this flat shadow over here. And then over here it would be the lightest shade. This is your darkest shade. And this is just a lighter shade than darkest. Just like how I showed you down here. And then for our last one, it's also gonna face this direction. This one is gonna be more from this corner. It's gonna be facing from like over here. So you would have here, here, and then this one would come over here. I think I angled that too much. Yeah, I angled that one too much. This one goes over here. So then your shadow starts here, but ends right there. And then this connects like that, and then this connects like that. And then you just fill her in. So that's just the shadows for the squares. Now for circles, I have one right here. This has a triangular shape, but you just, that's not how you do that. It has a triangular shape when it comes to the shadow, but you only do it around the bottom section. The shadow's a little long, but it's just for example. For our next circle, you have a point right there and then a point right here. Like that. Yeah, like that. Then the shadow would be like this. That's for that shadow. And then for cylinders, you would have this angle. So then you just follow the shape of like a rectangle would. That's for that direction, and then for another direction, you start right here, and then like that. Your thing starts right here, very sharply goes like this. And then you end it with that curved top. Fill her in. Ta-da! Oh. Like that. And then, and now for cylinders, that's a triangle. this one is shaped like a triangle. Copy it like that. And then for different angle. So what you want to do is, like, technically, if your light's right here, you just take it here. No, it's a little too close. Wait, don't have space. The light's right here. Take it from here. Then you would take it from here. That's a really long line. Ugh. You get the point. But you just take it from here, and then you really sharply take it from here. And then you take this, because this one's going to be really long. Fill her in. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you like practice with it a little, you would get better at it. So I've marked all the places where the light is received on the shapes, so I can better explain why the shadows, you would like draw them like this. The reason it's for this is because it's just easier if you draw it as a triangle shape, because this technically is a triangle, but the whole point is that you get the two ends of where the light stops, and that's where you drag the shadow out, and then the tip is where, like, over here is where the light will be stopping. So if you just take this and just drag it all the way down there, that's where it is. And the same thing for here. Here, I'm pretty sure I did this one wrong, but oh well. The tip here, so it drags down here. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do it from like right here, but you're supposed to just drag it all the way down. And then for here, this one's harder to explain, but what I was supposed to do is, like, where the tip here on the triangle is where the shadow stops. So you take the two ends where the shadow, I would say about these two right here, you take those two, connect it to that, and that's the shadow. That's what I did over here. It's like about here, and I connect it to here. And then this, obviously, you take each corner and you drag it to where the light would stop. So here, here, and here, because the light is coming from this way. And then you take the corners, put them together, there you go. And then same thing for here. Since the light's this way, it comes like right here. So it goes that way. And then this way, corner where it stops, bring it down here. But overall, that's how you do it. That's a faster way for me to explain it, because this video is really long. But I hope I explained that well. So this is the end of the video. I hope it was helpful to you. Please remember my remark on try not to overshade your drawings, because if you were to just have it a completely dark color, it will be hard for you to make more noticeable details on the thing if you want to put your full effort into it. But please remember what I said on the dimming of it, and just keep these notes inside your head when you're trying to do it. But this is the end. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Okay, in today's video, guys, it's me, Ducky, and in today's video, I'll be playing Pineapple Theme Parties. Hey guys, it's me, Ducky, and today I will be teaching. Hey guys, it's me, Ducky, and today I will be teaching you guys shading with Rec Room objects and on the whiteboard. I can't talk. Get rid of your accent, you are an American. I'm not American. Wait. Fuck. So this is the end of the video. I hope it was helpful to you. Please remember my remark on, like, the previous clip. So this is the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. My god, my stupid. You die in your blood, you stupid camera. So this is the end of the video. Hope it was helpful to you. Please remember my remark on not trying to overshare your drawings. Hate you and your entire family. What you made for, stupid camera. Talk like this so I can hear myself. We're gonna keep talking like this, and we're gonna use these soft things like I love my mother, I love this camera, and this camera loves me, even though it points at my finger all the time. Oh my god. Keep talking. I love potatoes.